Hello guys, I'm Miguel Sanchez, thank you for coming, and this is Moshi Monsters Biography. Yes, we are going in a different direction. That's right, we are about to take a look at some minor characters that didn't make the cut here on the show. But we're gonna go through it in rapid fire style. Yeah, in lightning speed. As you can see, this episode is a rapid fire episode, so get ready for what you're about to see on this episode of Moshi Monsters Biography. I hope you're ready for this, because this one is gonna blow your way. So yes, welcome to a very special episode of Moshi Monsters Biography as we take a look at a few of those characters that might be minor, but still looking good inside of us. I hope so too. And are you ready for this? Great, then let's get started. Here we go. Episode 255, that's where I actually take a look at some of the minor characters in Moshi Monsters. So be prepared for it. Hope you're ready for this. I will too. Alright, enough said, let's start. For those of you who haven't seen our previous episode 254, where we took a look at Mini Ben, the teeny TikTok, a Moshi that comes out of the world, he said, where we took a look at back in Orlando. I'll leave a link to that on the top right corner of the screen. You can see the info waiting for you to watch right now. However, everybody, let's begin. Are you ready for this? Great, then let's get started. Here we go. Alright, so who are those bio characters? The franchise of Moshi Monsters holds an enormous cast of characters, some of which are so minor and obscure we cannot note anything about them worth making a page for. Still being just as valid in existence, this page lists all those who are just an appearance, a name, or any other way applicable to this listing. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So going into the character's task, name varies by character. Nothing else to worry about here. Let's get started. Starting with the Moshi characters. First up, Elder Furry's Musky Huskies. With the help of Pink, Blue, Brown, and White Fang, the Super Moshis managed to get on top of Mount Kilimanjaro in search of kidnapped Elder Furry, who is the owner of these Musky Huskies. They appeared in Snow Way Out. Oh man, told you there is no way out of here. And about Elder Furry, I already talked about him on episode 113 of the series. You haven't seen that episode yet? Give it a watch. This is definitely worth the wait. So wait, before we go any further, if Elder Furry was on episode 113, yes, he is. So again, Elder Furry was on episode 113. Give it a watch. I haven't seen it yet. Moving on, Bushy Fandango's Musky Huskies. There's no info for that, but when it does, I'll let you know. As for Bushy Fandango, I already talked about her on episode 52 of the series. You haven't seen that episode yet? Give it a watch. It's highly worth the wait. Moving over, Jack Trash Dash, a Bob Top 20 Bob disguise word by Ruby Scribbles in the Moshi Monsters magazine, issue 26. And about Ruby Scribbles, I'll talk about her in a future episode of the series. Keep an eye for it when it comes out. Ruby claims Jack Trash Dash to be Zach Benspin's cousin to get past Bubba the Bouncer and approach Zach, as it's a disguise and common trick to claim one of family. It is uncertain if Jack Trash Dash still even exists. Oh boy. Zach Benspin will be discussed in the future episodes and series. As for Bubba the Bouncer, I already talked about him on episode 48 of the series. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it yet. It's definitely worth the wait. Moving over. Zach Benspin's dad. The father to Zach Benspin, as mentioned in Monsters Biographies, Zach Benspin. He inspired Zach Benspin in his youth and made him fight mutant sprouts as a child. He was not mentioned outside of the Bio book series. Oh. Yeah, and there's Zach Benspin's dad on the right side of your screen. You're seeing him right now. Look closely. You may never know. Moving over. Now for the decorative characters. Mother Furry. Mother Furry is a furry in Moshi Monsters, formerly shown on the Daily Growl on every Mother's Day, and yay. And about Furry, I already talked about him on episode 141. You have to give it an episode, watch it, haven't seen the episode yet. She is a dark magenta colored furry with brownish eyes and one tooth, which is in the shape of a semicircle. She has curlers in her fur and wears a white apron. And there it is. There's Mother Furry, as seen on the right side of the screen. You're seeing here right now. Hi, Mother Furry. Hey. And at the bottom, there's Mother at the bottom, and there she is again. But this time, there's her son giving her flowers. Yeah. And besides, this furry is not even brown, which is actually its default color, but actually teal. So yeah, sorry for the color errors, ladies and gentlemen. Moving over. The Beanstalk Cheese character. They appear as minigame decoration in Moshi Monsters on the second part of the Cloud Kingdom, the fourth level in the Great Moshi Beanstalk, when the giant catches Weenie. No, the Beanstalk Giant, huh? I hate Beanstalk Giants. Oh, about the Beanstalk Giant, I already talked about him on episode 19 of the series. Give it a watch if you haven't seen any episode yet. As for Weenie, I'll talk about him in the future episode of the series. And there's that Beanstalk Cheese character on the right side of the screen. You're seeing him right now. Take a look closely. And there's more above. There it is. And there's another image right here as they appear in game. Jeez. Try again. You may never know. And finally, we have the unnamed seagull, decoration character in Moshi Monsters, who can be found at the port. When the Cloudy Cloud Clipper is not present, this gull sits on top of a sign in the water that says, "Back soon." They usually sit on top of the crow's nest next to the inaccessible purple tint. This was where Patch was shown on top of where the first rumors of the opening of the port came by. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and Patch will be discussed in future episodes, so keep an eye out for that when it comes out. Moving over to the parody characters. Billy the Squid, parody of Billy the Kid, but is a pirate instead of a cowboy. He was mentioned in Captain Buck's biography as his idol, and Buck saw him as his way out of his boring barnacle life. Oh boy. And Captain Buck's full name, Captain Buck E. Barnacle, and he was discussed on episode 57 of the series. Please give it a watch if you haven't seen it yet. I highly recommend you go do so. Sending Billy a point-by-point wish list and hoping to once go on an adventure with him. Billy's response shows him not to be unwilling, but simply not understanding to the content. Billy addresses Buck with the name Buck requested not to be addressed, but does not do so out of malice, as he explains that he is criminal and therefore illiterate. Although this not being a logical connection, he did try his best to write Buck back, showing he is not an all too careless person. He states to hope to meet Buck soon, but it is unknown if they ever did. So yeah, it's favorite shit here. Next up, Shell Troll, parody of Shell Cole, mentioned in Season 1, Mission 5 as a rival of Simon Grau. Ooh boy. Then we have Katie Scary, parody of Katy Perry, mentioned in a Daily Grau post about the royal wedding of Prince Sillyham and Kate Kickleton. And about Kate Kickleton, I talked about her on episode 206 of the series. Please give it a watch if you haven't seen it yet. And for Prince Sillyham, I'll talk about him in a future episode, so please give it an eye out for that. Russell Branch, parody of Russell Brand, mentioned in a Daily Grau post about the royal wedding of Prince Sillyham and Kate Kickleton. Again, Prince Sillyham will be on a future episode. Keep stay tuned for that. Kate Kickleton was on episode 206. Watch that now. You haven't seen it yet. Indiana Groans, famous explorer and parody of Indiana Jones. He once visited Zambuku to steal his lost treasure. While doing so, he had his arm cut off. Luckily, he had 9 others. Ooh. I know. Then we have Jamie Olive Oil. Oh, yay. Jamie Olive Oil is a moshling who is a parody of Jamie Oliver. He was created for Moshi Food Tube, a promotion between Jamie Oliver and Moshi Monsters. The monster appears in a cook video between Furry and Jamie, where he hops onto Jamie's cupcake and licked it, while overall having a bit of a smug expression and pose. He is under the ownership of Furry, and Furry again was on episode 141. Give that episode a watch if you haven't seen it yet. It is definitely worth the wait. Then we have Gordon Ramsay, parody of Gordon Ramsay, made a page in a recipe book on how to create hoodoo stew. Ooh, gross. And then we have Hermione Ginger, parody of Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. She appears in Super Moshi University and has a familiar in Penny when she gives to you at the end of the mission. And about Penny, I'll talk about her in a future episode, and so keep an eye for that. Penny, the mini money. I love it. She used to have a fluent monster species determined by what species of your monster. Now she only appears as a Katsuma. Ooh, Katsuma. Oh boy. Hermione Ginger is now once and for all a Katsuma. And Katsuma was on episode 207 of the series. Keep an eye out for that when it comes out. Hermione's friends are Harry Potter, and Roddy Weasel, which is parody of Raw Weasley. So yeah, I know. Then we have Harry Potter, caricature of Harry Potter. He is in the Gryffindor house, parody of Gryffindor, and at the Super Moshi University. His signature is seen in one of two books in Super Moshi University Challenge, where Hermione Ginger's signature is with Hermione Ginger's signature in the other book. And there's Harry Potter's signature right here at the bottom of the corner of your screen. You're seeing it right now. Now you know. 10 minutes into the video, as we move on to David Reckham. Did you know Mr. Moshi plays football? Well, it's true. In fact, he has a whole team of Moshi Monster football stars, including the one and only David Reckham. David Reckham plays for Pinkland. Oh, yeah, a paragraph from the Daily Growl. David Reckham is a minor character in Moshi Monsters and a pun on the famous footballer David Beckham. He plays for the national Pinkland team, as mentioned on the Daily Growl and in Moshi Monsters magazine issue 6. So now you know. And finally, we have UK Prime Minister candidates. In the run-up to the United Kingdom general election in May 2010, parodies of the three main political party leaders appear in a Daily Growl post discussing the upcoming election and who would be the next Prime Minister. The candidates were designed in the colors of their respective political parties. So yeah, now you know. David Cameron, a pun on David Cameron, Conservative Party leader. Gordon Brown, a parody of Gordon Brown. The Labour Party leader, and Nick Clegg, a parody of Nick Clegg, the Liberal Democrats Party leader. And that's pretty much it. Finally, for the other characters. And finally, to wrap up this episode, we have other characters. Dentist, heard in the dialogue prior to Sweet Tooth Stop and in the outro on the Music Rocks album. He has a thick German accent. And about Sweet Tooth, I'll talk about him in the future episodes, so keep an eye for when it comes out. Dentist assistant, heard in the dialogue prior to Sweet Tooth Stop on the Music Rocks album. Then they try to correctly address Sweet Tooth, but gives up and lets them through. Mr. Sweet Tooth? Oh, Mrs. Sweet Tooth? Oh, whatever. You can go on. You can go on through. Keeper family members. Fake Keeper, Late Keeper, and Great Keeper. Mentioned by fellow family members or found in books. Oh boy. And the rest of the Keeper family? We know it. And for the rest of the Keeper family, Gatekeeper was on episode 88. Then we have Gatekeeper, who was discussed on episode 146. And finally, we have the Hatekeeper on episode 173. So please give these 3 episodes a watch if you haven't seen an episode yet. A Plucky String Song. Listen, Bobby Sing Song's encyclopedia entry to be the best sitar player in Jollywood. And also Bobby's Guru. Ooh, boy. Yeah, and about Bobby Sing Song, I already talked about him on episode 38 of this series. Keep an eye, yes. Yeah, that's right. Bobby Sing Song was on episode 38. Give it a watch if you haven't seen an episode yet. Finally, Fumble Papazino. Keen amateur nature photographer took the photo of Glamoth. Oh, no. I hate the Glamoth. And about Glamoth, well, the Glamoth was a very mysterious character, but no one has ever seen it yet. So give that episode a watch if you haven't seen it yet. The Glamoth was on episode 153 of the series. Give that episode a watch if you haven't seen it yet. But guys, that's it. That's it for this episode of Moshi Monsters Biography. Taking a look at those minor characters, getting to the final authoring for these characters. Man, I don't know about you, but these characters don't know about you. 50-50 yes, 50-50 no. On scale, we're putting them in the middle. But either way, that's all pretty much it for today. On scale 1 to 10, I'm rating those minor characters. All these minor characters made a score of 6 out of 10. Decent character, all of them but decent, totally decent score. However, not everything is so much to be said here. And that's pretty much it. However, that's only one personal consumption opinion. Feel free to agree or disagree with your thoughts and opinions. Leave it in the comment section down below if you agree with your thoughts. But guys, as it is over, thank you all for watching another episode of Moshi Monsters Biography. And we hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode. But stay tuned. We got Logo History coming up next. Can't believe it. Logo History is next, people. So stay tuned. We never know. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. You have a great day. I'm Miguel Sanchez, Ubisoft, and I will see you next time on Moshi Monsters Biography. Looks like the next episode is going to conclude the To-Me set. That's right. The next time we see you, we finally wrap up the To-Me set once and for all by episode 256 as we take a look at Mishmash. Again, coming out of the To-Me set. So keep an eye out for it. You do not want to miss it. It's the final Moshi out of the To-Me set. First Moshi to come out of this set. Carter, who was on episode 61. Then we have Carter was on episode 61, and then we have Kazi, who was on episode 209, and then King Toot on episode 212. And before any of the and we also took a look at the Super Moshi Link Jinx on episode 202. Now the next episode wraps up the To-Be set once and for all with Mishmash. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Hope we see you there. We'll see you tomorrow for episode 256 as we take a look at Mishmash. Until then, I'm Miguel Sanchez. Please remember to leave a like, share the video with your friends, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also turn on notifications to not miss a new video. Please subscribe to notifications, turn on to not miss another new video from me as we are on the road to 500 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I love you all so much. I'm Miguel Sanchez, and we'll see you for more cool content here on the channel later. God bless every gaming. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Like, favorite, subscribe. See you guys in another video. Laters!